Hello everyone, my name is Raed, and in today's video, we're going to be learning how to perform a basic penetration testing on a vulnerable machine on TryHackMe. Now, if you don't know about TryHackMe or you're new to it, it's a great platform where you can just start your virtual machine and test whatever you need, like be it crypto, web, hardware, cryptanalysis, or even forensics. You can try anything, and it just requires you to just open a virtual machine and connect to the VPN and start your penetration testing. So as you can see, I'm already connected to the VPN here, and I've launched the machine. It will take 10 seconds to just come up. So first of all, we'll try ping so that we know that if the victim machine is alive or not. Let me zoom in a bit. Yeah. So as you can see, I've got the IP. Let's copy it. Ping, ping, IP. Obviously, it will take some time because it's a web category machine and it needs some services to be open. Let's access it. Okay, as you can see, undergoing maintenance. Please check back later. Now, what we need to do is, first of all, let me just go into the directory where I made this. And I've already completed this room, but for this video, I'm not going to be seeing the answers, and let's do it from scratch. So first of all, I've already taken a nmap scan file over here, and as you can see, the host name is basic2, and some ports are also open, that is 8009, 8080, So you can also test on 445 as it's Samba SMB. Like you can use SMB client to see shares and see what's in those files you want to access. But for this session, I'm going to be focusing on port 22, that's SSH, and port 80. So let's try GoBuster to bust all the directories that exist on this victim machine. I'm going to specify a word list that's user share word list jailbuster. Now for this purpose, I'm just using the jailbuster word list directory 2.3 medium.txt and also the URL, and let's start. So unlike jailbuster, this GoBuster busts up the directory with the status codes. So it's easier for you to know if it's 404 or 200, 301, 302, etc. So let's wait, and as you can see, we've got a development directory. Let's access this directory, close the buster here, and so we have got two txt files here. I've been messing up with that storage stuff, and it's been pretty cool. I think it might be too much. Yes, okay. Okay, so it's like normal conversation going on. So this also gives me a hint that K, K, and J can be the initials of usernames, and they are. As you can see, this is the message for J from K. I've been auditing the contents of each shadow to make sure we don't have. Okay, so K is saying that J, I was auditing the contents of ETC shadow, and I was like very easily able to crack your hash. So let's see if we can also crack his hash. We'll be using enum for Linux, but for this purpose I've already done the scan, because if you put the A tag in front of enum for Linux and the IP, it will take a long time, for at least 20 minutes or 15 minutes. So I've already done the scan, and we have found user K and user Jan on SID S1221. So user K and Jan. First, let's try cracking the password of Jan with the word list of rawq.txt. victim IP. Okay, I've copied the development. Victim IP 54 and protocol is SSH. Now, Hydra is a tool that is used for online password cracking. If you know the username, you can just give it a small L and username. If you don't know the username, you'll have to specify capital L and then the word list from where you can crack the username, and same goes for password. As you can see, I've successfully cracked the username Jan's password, and it's Armando. Let's go and try SSH 104 54. Yes, and obviously it will ask for the password, and password is Armando, and I've successfully got a connection. Let's see what exists. Cat less permission is denied as it's owned by root, and we are not root in this case. So we have seen that two users exist on this machine. So if we see the home directory, two users must exist. One should be Jan and K. K is there. Go and LSLA. I've got the pass.back. Permission is denied. And we've also got SSH. Okay, we have the private key here. Let's see if we can read it. And we can read the private key. That's a good point. Copy it. Hit the terminal. Sudo v id rsa. Let's name it k id rsa. Save, and we'll be changing the permissions so that only we can read it. K id rsa, and let's try SSH. K id rsa on K 10.10.104.54. Yes. Okay, so this private key has a passphrase, and we know the best tool that can crack this password. That's SSH to John. If you don't have this downloaded, you can download it from the GitHub page. I've kept it in my op directory, and we need to specify a private key file with the file that we want to output that John can read. So let me show you how I'll do it. Okay, this is the real ID RSA, the private key that I just copied from here, and converted.txt. Now this converted.txt will come in a form that John can read, that John can crack. These are the contents of the real private key, and these are the contents of the converted private key. Obviously we can read this, only John can read and crack this password. Now let's use the simple John converted.txt and specify a word list that will be rocku.txt. Let's see if it cracks the password, and it has successfully cracked the password. It's beeswax. Congratulations. Let's try SSH again. Password is beeswax. And we have taken control on K. See if we can read the pass.back. And it's written here's a really strong password that follows the password policy. And as you can see, the last question that TryHackMe asked is what is the final password you obtain. Now we have successfully escalated our privileges from user to admin, and this is the end of our basic pen testing. Thank you very much for watching my video, and in 2022 I'll be launching the CISSP free course training. So if you want to reserve your seat, go down in the description and fill up the form and reserve your seat. Thank you very much for viewing my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.